I'm giving off real youth pastor vibes. You didn't even know you were thinking it until I said it, did you? Very sexual guy, yeah. And I live with my parents. Let's get into it. 37, I still live with my parents, my dad. 74, he's in the best physical shape of his life due to an autoimmune disorder that he has to get steroid injections for. He took full advantage, got yolked, built a damn gym in the basement, and now he's been blasting the bag to Motown entirely too loud, entirely too late, keeping me up at night. He used to be a mild-mannered man. Now his attitude's completely changed. Do you know how humiliating it is to not only be 37 and still live with your parents, but to know for a fact that your 74-year-old father can beat the shit out of you if he wanted to? He knows it too. He's been talking that shit. He called me a bitch in the hallway. The other day I was walking by him and he's short, shit, like that. And he was like, say something, say something. Yeah, I fucked your mom last night. I know you that I was sleeping between you the night there. Some people aren't laughing. Don't you live with your parents? What the hell's going on? It's not relatable. Working through my issues, rage issues. Get road rage. I was a victim of road rage though on Sunday. I was in McDonald's, one of those merge drive-thrus, right? I cut this woman off. I didn't know it was her turn. I didn't mean to. The problem is I did know it was her turn. I didn't mean to. It was nuggy time. It was time to go. So I cut her off. She flies into a fit of road rage. And she starts honking, screaming. She leans out her window and she screams, "If it weren't Sunday, I'd tell you to fuck off!" I was like, okay, you're going to have to remind me, because I know I've heard that before, but which verse of the Bible is that from again? Is that Karen 3:16? Or is that a reading from the book of Tammy? A lot of white people in here tonight. Probably Tammy. That's what happening right now. One star. That's okay. You got a therapist in here? I got a bad therapist, my last therapist. He kept quoting me generic shit that you read off of a pillow, you know? He's like, there's an expression about keeping the trash on your side of the street clean. I was like, bitch, I listen to Taylor Swift. I know this shit. Tell me something I don't know. That's right, girl. Yes. And then he comes to my show after the first session, uninvited, sits with his wife in the front row, didn't tell me he was coming, came to see me specifically. Yeah, you guys get it. It's a total violation of personal boundaries, trust, right, all that stuff. But I'm a man who talks to the folks, okay? You guys saw how uncreepy I came up here. All right? Personable dude. So I went out into the crowd and I was like, hey, everybody, make some noise if anybody in here has ever violated HIPAA. I love Taylor Swift, I do. I didn't realize it's a divisive thing now. It's crazy. And, she's an operative, just like Ted Nugent. I love Taylor Swift, I really do. She, yeah. You know what I don't? Oh, yes, I love. What's your name, girl?
Simi!
Simi! What is it?
Simi.
Cindy? Yeah. Hell yeah, that's a good name. What do you do? Cindy?
Simi.
Cindy.
Yes, like the colon.
Like the colon? Oh, semicolon. I was like the colon. Talk about my inner organs. Radio show. So, Sammy, what do you do?
Spreadsheets mostly and emails.
You do what? I'm sorry.
Spreadsheets and emails.
Spreadsheets and emails. Okay, and what brings you joy in life?
Not those.
Not those. Yeah. I get that, totally. But Taylor Swift does, for
Yes,
sure.
of
Yeah,
course,
yeah.
of course.
Okay, so I love Taylor Swift. You know who I don't like? Is Travis Kelce. I knew this motherfucker was trouble when he walked in. Okay? Because the way he asked her out pissed me off. He said, I saw you in concert. Why don't you come to Arrowhead on Sunday? I saw you do your thing. Why don't you come see me do my thing? We can see which one's more lit. See which one's more lit? How dare you, Trav? You piece of shit. Compare what you do to an icon? She's selling out 65,000 seat theaters on the reg. 13 Grammys. Only artist in history. Her last album, every single song was on the Billboard Top 10 for a month. She has a net worth of $1 billion. Okay? You want some more intangible evidence than that? Travis Kelce's never made me ugly cry in traffic. than that, he did go to that, she went to that first game at Arrowhead on Sunday. And to his credit, he caught a touchdown pass in that first game. Does anybody know how he celebrated that touchdown pass in the end zone? No, nobody does, because the cameras immediately cut to Taylor Swift. Because she is a champion. You look like my high school bully if he anamorphed into a sexy triceratops. I did that joke in Cincinnati, and someone was like, "He's a sexy boy." And I was like, "You're right, he is a sexy boy. I'm just jealous." And she's like, "No, I said he's a Cincy boy. He went to college at the University of Cincinnati." And I was like, "Oh shit, I do need therapy. It's bad. It's getting bad." I got cute little hands. My hands are cute, they're tiny. Ladies love a guy with small hands. No, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of the stereotypes. Is Jumanji happening?
Shake Shack.
So, Shake Shack.
Shake Shack.
You're ruining my performance, God! Okay, I got these cute little hands. And I'm sick of the stereotypes. I know what you're all thinking, but you're wrong, okay? You're wrong with your stereotypes. I'm great at fingering. Yes, I have to be, because I have a tiny penis. Get in where you fit in, you know what I mean? Doing comedy. I get to travel around a lot, which is fun. I was in Chicago last week. After the show, I was smoking a joint under an umbrella in the rain. And a real cool black dude comes walking by and he goes, "Yo, that's my man, Jerry Poppins." Jerry Poppins? What does that even mean? It was the coolest I've ever felt in my entire life. Nickname on a Friday was Supercalifrag. I floated away in a cloud of weed smoke. I was like, chim chimmery, chim chimmery. Try a new joke. I have a girlfriend, and she has an 11-year-old daughter. And she is trying to teach her daughter how to be a strong, independent woman and safeguarding her from all the creepy men. And I realized over the last year that one thing that all men have in common is that deep down we are all horrifyingly creepy. It's true, right? We're all gross. It's just a part of us. And I realized this is how I learned this, is that I had a video go viral, and about 10,000 gay men followed me. And it was great. They were a very fun audience, great demo. But what I wasn't expecting were aggressive sexual messages in my inbox. And I'm a people pleaser, I'm a nice guy, so I kindly respond to these gentlemen. "Thank you, sir, but I have a girlfriend and I am not a homosexual, despite my everything." That landed a little harder than I would have cared for. That's okay. And so, you know, I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. And my girlfriend had to explain, my girlfriend's so smart. She had to explain to me that, like, it's not your job to make creepy men feel comfortable, you know? And the problem with, it's not that women don't want the attention of men, even from a variety of different men. The problem is, though, when those men don't stop. That's the problem, is that there's a lot of creeps out there. And it's so crazy to me that she is teaching me the exact same life lessons at the exact same time that she's teaching her 11-year-old daughter, which is how to deal with creepy men. And she was like, "Andrew, you gotta block them." And I was like, "Well, I don't want to hurt their feelings." And she goes, "Andrew, this stranger sent you a picture of his dick, and you said, 'Nice dick, bro, keep him coming.'" Poor guy body dysmorphia, you know?